Alright, welcome back to Europa Universalis 3. Some people were unhappy with my treatment of Bohemia during the last war. I can understand that. I kind of went a bit overboard, I suppose. Conquerifying them and basically breaking them up. But they're still relatively intact. I mean, it's not like I completely crippled them like I did France. In fact, I wasn't able to do that. And in fact, I kind of planned to do that, but I never really got through with it. So yeah, that's something I agree that I probably shouldn't have done. Was to do as much as I did to Bohemia. But I mean, they're still considerably stronger than, for example, in Victoria. They're a bit stronger than Prussia will have been. So it's not like I'm getting rid of competition by, killing a great power, because there'll probably still be a great power in Victoria. And there's still almost 70 years left in the game, a little bit more than 70 years left in the game. So yeah, they can re-expand as long as they don't declare war on me when doing so. So that's pretty much the deal there. I don't know what Byzantium's doing here. They captured Palermo. Okay, shut up. And they were fighting over here, but I don't know what happened with that. But Naples is basically the two Sicilies for the most part. I'm just going to kind of go over and look at what situation we have. Castile's a bit of an aberration in that it exists, I suppose. And Andalusia is a shadow of its former self. Except in Africa. It's pretty large in Africa, but it's going to lose most of that. The Papal States actually have an African province now. They've either had that for a long time and I never noticed, or they recently obtained that from someone. Alright, that's mine. This province here is an annoyance, but I don't care enough about it to actually attack them over it. I like the Indian situation. Calicut, I'm not really worried about. I could take it, but, I might do that. Southeast Asian situation, nothing really going on. Wu is taking over. China is kicking the crap out of Manchuria, but the Russians are like 2 provinces away from boarding them, so we'll see what happens with that. Polotsk is conquering the remaining provinces of Ming here, so it looks like there's 2 Russias basically converging on Asia over here, so we'll see how that works. Polotsk is really weird. It's like this big long snaky thing on the bottom. It's only a matter of time before Russia decides to crush them, though. And the Ottomans are still, here. So, that's... they're still there. Surprisingly, the Golden Horde still exists in 1749. The Scandinavian situation, oddly enough, this is still owned by Champagne, and they even have French culture. Let's look at the culture map. This is weird. Yeah, it looks like they've settlement policied that. So, yeah, I don't think even... Oh, Sweden still does have a core on there, so... Ours is... Alright. Still 1 Bavarian province left in, there, and I think both of these are still Bavarian, yeah. But, the North American situation, looking pretty much how we want it. I'm just just gonna leave this here alone. I might start colonizing British Columbia, just to have things be the way they're supposed to be in Victoria, but we'll see. Portugal's gained a few provinces from the Zapotecs, and it looks like they might gain more because of these patriots, but I was distracted at the time this happened, so there wasn't really anything I could do about it. My rebellions are pretty much almost gone, so let's take a look at my colonist, Irian. Okay, yeah, I was told to do that by a quest. And this is going to be the last, yeah, that's the last province that needs colonized in the Americas. And that's even like extra colonists, so. Our mission is to build a fine arts academy in Sirte, which is currently happening. Building temples in the remaining provinces that don't have temples, and I'm missionarizing Sherazor, which is I got in my personal union annexation of Byzantium, my inheritance of Byzantium, which I never really gave back to them, because it, you know, it's pretty contiguous with my empire. So, although I probably should give it back because it's Greek and Orthodox and whatever. But we'll see about that. Let's take a look at the war situation. Austria is at war with Naples, and Naples at war with Byzantium, Tuscany, Avignon, and Austria. They were at war with a papal state, but the state's not doing anything. As you can see, I've granted Rome back to the Pope. We'll see how that turns out. Avignon has Pisa because I attacked somebody, made them release it, I forget who. It looks like France has gained more provinces. Maybe I'm just being silly. It looks like Champagne is down to 3 provinces in Europe. This one and these 2. But yeah. Other than that and this, it looks pretty Bohemian noble rebels. I don't know how that's gonna turn out. But yeah. For now, it's just a matter of time of waiting for the revolution and keeping our empire together, and basically helping the interests of our neighbors. Yes, I should have gotten a peace deal that favored Russia and Byzantium, but the war was going on so long that I really couldn't fit it in with what I was doing. And I mean, the idea that I did bad by Bohemia while complaining that I didn't take provinces from them is kind of silly, but you know, whatever, it's fine. But yeah, did our settlement policy here work yet? Nope. So we still got settlement policy going here. Should probably put some troops there. International decisions, nothing but garbage ones and stuff that I can't do. I'm not so worried about the tax modifier things anymore, but something like that is not really useful. And this is terrible, +8 revolt risk. I can't do it anyway, because I don't meet the requirements. But, yeah, our sliders are kind of where I want it. I want a little bit more mercantilism, a little bit more free subjects, a little more innovative. I'm already maxed centralization. Quality's in a good place. I like having a little bit of quality, so I'm not, you know, losing a lot of money for building troops, but, you know, whatever. And I still have a bunch of manpower. Quality is better than quantity, basically, most of the time. So, but I have a big empire, so I can do both. So a little bit of quality is good. This is good for me. I have a pretty balanced empire that requires naval assets as well as land assets. So, yeah. And military is a big part of my expenditure, so. So for my slider changes, it's probably going to be maxing this, and moving a little bit towards mercantilism. If not all the way towards mercantilism, I'm not sure. My next idea I will get at 50, so that's not really in our near future. Working on a balanced set of techs. So nothing really going on. Basically, though, we're just kind of waiting for the impending revolutions to happen, and we never know who's going to get basically the French Revolution, or the American Revolution. Well, the only one who can get the American Revolution is me, so hopefully that happens. And we'll see what else happens between here and there. I'll probably try to run the session as much as I can, just to get, things moving along. So I will cut back when something interesting happens, and yeah. Oh, and I'm moving my national focus back to my capital for now, so I can build the province improvements here. This place doesn't have a lot of the stuff that I've had for years other places, so I'm going to do that. I probably won't do this, because I have enough, but pretty much all the rest of them, except for like the provincial vessels in Town Hall, are good. So yeah. And we gained a core in Cahokia. And yeah, we still have all the cores on Byzantium. Which means that we're losing prestige just for them existing. And they won't go away for 50 years. Yay! So our prestige is going to be shit for a long time. Yeah. We're not losing too much, though. Because I actually have prestige guys, apparently. Yeah. I don't know if I want to maintain that, but I have a lot of army tradition. I should buy some generals. There we go. Yeah. Now we got government tech 45. I don't think we get anything at 46. I could be wrong. No, so nothing interesting there. Also get Navy tech 34. Let's see if we get anything. Next level. East Indiaman. I think that's a transport vessel. And our king has died. So we basically can't do anything for a while. And, ooh, diplomacy 9. But he's got a weak claim, and it's only going to get weaker as we go. So we might have some kind of civil war going on. That would be bad, but, we'll see. Okay, so we've got land tech 40. And we don't get anything next level. But we can build level top 5 forts. I haven't built anything higher than a level 2 fort, so whatever. Poor government policies. Changes of policies, when poorly timed and made, were often wrongly perceived by people of the time as beyond their actual efficiency, as proof of the government's ill will and lack of interest in the welfare of the realm. We could choose. We have chosen the right path, and lose to stability, or attempt to improve the situation by spending 1,250 ducats, which is much cheaper, so we'll do that. Plus, we won't go bankrupt because it's near the end of the year anyway. Okay, Aparajo was already finished, but I was sending a colonist, so I couldn't build the fort. So, forting that up. And we get Trade Tech 35. Absolutely nothing we get next. Production as well. Okay, so Russia has declared war on Sweden. A conflict we never really truly finished. So, what is Russia trying to get out of this? I don't know, but they're trying to get something. Obviously we accept. Where's my fleet? I don't actually feel as though I need to defend Russia, so to speak. So I'm just going to blockade them for a while and defend myself if they come after me. The Low Countries and stuff, because there aren't any cores that I could. Well, I could make them give up Utrecht, but that's about it. Like here, well, I guess there's some stuff I can do. We'll see. Hopefully they're too distracted by Russia to defend themselves against me if I actually do decide to attack them. Which I think is pretty much a solid deal right now. But for now, let's just move our fleet here. And I'll cut back either when the fleet gets there or something else happens. Like getting production tech 38. And we don't get anything because of that. So, whatever. Okay, here's something we have to deal with. We're actually at war with Fez. So I'm going to send my little contingent of troops down here. And this contingent of troops over here to defend the Knights from their horrible depredations. But it looks like Foy is actually dealing with them, which is funny because they won't give you military access to go through here to fight Sweden, so that's interesting at least. I'm gonna have to kill a bunch of navies when I come through here, but that's to be expected. And it's really far away. Well, not in my inattention to detail, Byzantium has captured Calabria and is in the process of sieging Napoli, which is their goal. I believe they have. This was their target of conquest. So we'll see if they actually get that. They can't get Palermo because it's their capital, but they might get Calabria and Napoli. That would be interesting to see the Byzantines recapturing Italy so late in the game. We'll see though. And Austria is also helping. Well, in the interim, we have gotten a core on a province. We also lost a core on something in India. This province, I think we got a core on in a border dispute, but I never really took advantage of that. So that's going to help our prestige a little bit. Obviously this though, it's not really helping. Just a drop in the bucket. Okay, that's a reason to worry, I suppose, is because they have not annexed but vassaled Pomerania, so we might want to try to release them. We'll see what we need to do there. They're offering me a white peace, and I think I might take it. But I think they're only offering me this because Russia is beating them. Really, I was just going to blockade them anyway to get a bit of more war score, so I'm going to accept the white peace. But I still want to have my fleet up here so I can use it. Yeah, so my bros are safe again, so I'll move my guys out of there. Well, it looks like Sardinia Piedmont has popped up in Napoli, because I believe Austria caused that to happen. I don't know what happened to Byzantium's troops, but they're probably on these ships or something. They're somewhere. But obviously Byzantium has possession of several provinces, so we'll see how that actually ends up. Founding father in Salinan. There's a man who, to be honest, is not quite a gentleman, preaching ideas about our colonies being self-sufficient and capable of governing themselves much better. It is sad when children behave this way, as well as they say, spare children don't. Well, as they say, spare children don't spare the rod. Can say, where's Selena? Oops. That will be on the west coast. That is interesting. I'm gonna say he can't do any harm. And another production tech that doesn't do anything. Whatever. Okay, uncooperative philosopher. Many times men of ideas would posit their ideas that ran counter to accepted doctrine either from the monarch or the church. The state would normally try to get the thinker to recant his ideas, and failing that would resort to imprisonment or execution. Men like Giordano Bruno, Thomas More, and Galileo are classic examples of troublesome thinkers. We can imprison him, get narrow-minded one, lose stability. Allow him to remain free, innovative one, and also lose one stability. We're losing one stability anyway, we want an innovative, so bam. Okay, and I'm still working on Arian here, so let's just focus stability for a while. And I'll be in next year. Not too bad. Whoa. Canadian separatists. Ah, okay, it looks like, it looks like the Canadian thing has spawned in Green France. Why they're coming here is not really something I understand, but whatever. But they need to get out of here. Because yeah, they don't have a core on this, so I don't think it can actually do anything. We'll see though. Corrupt governor in Yorkshire. It seems that our governor in Yorkshire has been taking his office for profit under the crown a little too far. We can replace him and repay the people. And we get one. We lose one. Or I don't know if that means we lose a revolt risk or gain a revolt risk in Yorkshire. Well, Greens are usually positive numbers, so whatever. One revolt risk is not too bad. Lose 100 ducats and gets loyalist strongholds. And 7 colonial regiments rise up in Yorkshire. Let's replace him. That's fine. Just a little progress in the war of Russia over Sweden. Well, that pretty much describes it. Russia over Sweden. And Riga. They're getting crushed. And Foy has become the Holy Roman Emperor, oddly enough. Well, they are part of this part, so that's fine. Let's look at the Empire map mode. That is a big-ass empire. Pretty much reaching to our borders. Almost in 2 places. If Avarung was part of the Empire, holy shit. But, yeah. You all the way over to here. I mean, this looks pretty intimidating. Until you realize that it's completely fucking fractured. Obviously, you know, Denmark was, an original founder of the Holy Roman Empire. As far as this game goes, it has been part of it since, I don't know, late Crusader Kings probably. As a large part of northern Germany. Since fallen apart though, obviously. I'll take this opportunity to take a look at the progress of Canada over here. It looks like it's still only got 1 province. But it's got a really high revolt risk, so... Oh, they get... No, just 1. Yeah, Portugal's got a core on this one. Does Portugal have any of those province things going on? Nope. So we'll keep an eye on that. like they're fighting some natives here. We get another corps in the Americas. Cool. And we lost the liberation cause against Riga, and let's see why. Oh, it's because Russia killified them and took the provinces they had that weren't part of their normal thing. So, that's cool. Oh, it looks like our pals over here in Byzantium have declared war on Hungary. I don't know what they're actually doing, though. I didn't get a call, so they must think they can deal with it themselves, which assuredly they can. But they were probably after Bessarabia, which Galicia is actually on. But Byzantium is at war with them. No. Are they allied with them? Doesn't look like it. We'll see. Okay, I'm doing a little more to help my prestige situation by building a glorious monument in Cairo. I don't know why Cairo is the only place I can do this, but it is. So, like the Parthenon of Athens or the pyramids of Egypt. This lasting monument to our nation's undying glory will stand the test of time and voice an eternal reminder of our presence in the world. And we got a little bit of a deficit, but I'll fix that. I love silly events like this. Poor uniforms. One of our cloth suppliers has been found to be supplying substandard cloth for our army uniforms. We understand that the troops are not impressed. Damn them. Get poor uniforms. Until next year, morale of army is minus 0.5. Damn them. Alright, stability's back up, so we're gonna just keep working on it. I think it's really hilarious how badly we've fallen behind in naval tech, so I'm going to focus on that for a while. Putting a little bit into government and land, because we need that. Those are most important. Here, actually, do this. Lock it here. There we go. Okay, we have a founding father here in basically Maryland, and we're gonna do the same thing. Alright, looks like we've completed our colony in Irian, so let's build a fort and stuff like we usually do there. See if we got any other forts or temples to build. Doesn't look like it. Okay. And another one. He can't do any harm, can he? I don't even have a core here. What happened? What happened? Gotland has switched to Protestant. They used to be our bros. Now they're not our bros. Shit. But look at this. Okay, it looks like the king has reached majority, and there's massive diplomacy of 9. We're gonna basically sit around and do nothing because his other stats suck. We also have Mary, our heir. Let's see if she's terrible. She is oddly militaristic for a female queen. Or, well, queens are always female, but for a female leader. Interesting. Okay. And we gained a core in Malabar, so it's English, which is one of our accepted cultures, I think. Yep. And I saw the Baroque music thing in play, but it's temporary. But yeah, so it's now a core and everything. So that's excellent. All right, we have completed our mission to build a fine art academy. Insert. We got an artist, which we don't need right now. And we know our new things to build a university in Delta. Okay, well, we need to raise money for that if we're gonna do that. Let's see, how much would a university cost us? Probably like 2,000 or something. Oh no, not that much. Okay. So we can actually afford it now. Yeah, and I'll just set my I'll just set my money up a little bit to help with that. I like I could still run a positive slider and still lose stuff. So, I guess that's as far as I can go. There's the easy solution to that. Okay. That'll work. I'll run it like that until the end of the year. Woohoo! After a prolonged period of colonial mismanagement, in which case I build roads, build up my infrastructure, move my national focus there several times, making sure to keep everything up and keeping my revolt risk down. Yeah. That's colonial mismanagement right there. Building all kinds of stuff and being good to everyone. We have reached a state of divergence. Cultural, social, and political dissimilarities and the ongoing exploitation have made the settlers lose faith in our government. The differences between us and the settlers are becoming more prominent as the time is progressing, and a large-scale rebellion is beginning to take form. This is a serious matter. USA gains core on New Fife, New Ulster, Massachusetts, Narragansett, Connecticut, Manhattan, Unami, Lenape, Susquehanna, Delaware, New Lothian, Manahawk, Neve Poitou, New Ayrshire, Tuscarora, Cheraw, New Glamorgan, Neve Landrager, and Catawba. So basically everything from here to up here gets USA core. Which means if I wanted to, I could release them right now. But maybe I should let things play out more naturally. We'll let it run for a little while and see what happens.